What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your host with the most, Whiteboy7thst, and I want to talk a little bit about competitive Call of Duty because I really never bring it up on my channel because there's not much competition for me, and the only time I did bring it up was when I did that parody of Parasite and Vanilla with that ridiculous trash talking. And all that nonsense, and they just announced the $1 million Call of Duty Championship this March, and I think it is going to be the first event that I attend, and the offer is still out there. Any pro team, I'm looking to be a mascot. No one has picked me up on that offer, and anyways, so there's been a bunch of roster changes. It's kind of crazy when it comes to COD esports. I don't know who jumps around more, the players or the e-girls, but they're always switching up rosters. And let's talk about some competitive Call of Duty. So it's convenient timing. The COD championships are in March, and Titanfall comes out in March, so that's a good move by Call of Duty to try to divert some of the attention from Titanfall, and hopefully the event is more of a public thing. I love the gaming environments because everyone there like accepts you. Sometimes gaming's looked down upon, and I'm a weirdo in most situations, but when I'm at a gaming event I feel right at home, and hopefully there's got to be a lot of spectators to make it amazing. So it's got to be a great new experience for me, and I'm actually kind of excited. Hopefully I can get in. Anyways, so a lot of people are probably wondering what teams I support and who do I like. I like a lot of them, you know, and it's hard to say what teams I like because one week I might like them and then they switch all the team members and I don't know any of these dudes or I don't like these dudes, and it just keeps on getting switched in and switched out. But you know, you always got to go for Optic. I got the headset green and black, not because of Optic, but it's just convenient. You know, Optic's always good. I like Cole. I like, you know, Envy. Scump was talking some shit to Nate Shot. Nate Shot didn't fire back. He did it in a professional manner, and I like the drama going on there. And to give my opinion on it, Scump was totally butthurt. I could just tell that he was butthurt with how you just go attack somebody like that, one-sided. That's something like when I get butthurt at somebody, like, man, I could word these strain of insults in a nice manner to make this guy look really bad, and I could tell that Scump was pretty butthurt about the whole situation, him leaving Optic. And maybe we can finally see if he's actually the GOAT. A lot of people refer to him as the GOAT, and there's only one GOAT. You see it on the T-shirt. You see those. There's only one GOAT in the Call of Duty community, but you know, Scump has really yet to prove it in a while. I mean, he's a good player, but you know, championships, that's what speaks. So it's gonna be interesting. He switched teams. Now hopefully he can start winning, and I'm gonna be rooting for Envy. Love Hastro, even though he's an old man. He could sit down. I'll get him a chair. But he's you know, I like Hastro. He's a good guy. I like Optic a lot. Nate Shot's a good guy. Hex is a good guy. And there's just a lot of cool people. Love Clayster. Parasite. I did make that parody with him in it, and hopefully there's no hard feelings. And hopefully he has stepped up his trash talking game a little bit. It seems like he has matured since then. And you know, TK, I like TK a lot. Chaos Silencer legit saved my life. We were at E3. I needed a water. I was a little hungover, and there was no water in sight. I had to wait at the specific area. He was the only water that I could access, and he gave me the whole freaking bottle. I just wanted a sip. He gave me the whole bottle, and that made me feel real good. So, you know, there's gonna be a lot of cool storylines. I like a lot of the people. I have no hard feelings toward anybody. And then Cole. I was on the same plane as Aches and Clayster at the time, going to PAX, and they're COD champions. You can't mess with that. You know, I'm a gold medal champion. They're a COD champion, and it's hard to say anything bad about those guys. Very professional, and they're COD champions. And it's going to be awesome, I think. Competitive COD is definitely growing. Hopefully COD keeps it going. I see competitive COD keep on going up and up and up, but then Call of Duty is, you know, there's roller coasters. I think Ghost is one of the better games recently, and hopefully Call of Duty will keep getting better with the next gen consoles and really utilize the hardware that they have available and show Titanfall that, you know, COD is the first person shooter king, and hopefully it could keep riding it. But I'm also looking forward to Titanfall. It's got to be interesting to see what happens in March, not only with the Call of Duty Championships, but with Titanfall as well. So let me know in the comments down below. Titanfall or COD? It's hard to say Titanfall because it's, you know, not on all systems. It's not on the PlayStation, so that's going to be hard to make it the #1 first-person shooter when it's not on one of the biggest consoles and the best console. PlayStation Nation, ladies and gentlemen,